Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you for 2 cards on 1 sheet of paper. I will be using these 6x6 card bases, and I'm also going to be using this gorgeous piece of paper as well, 12x12 scrapbook paper. So it is Magic Twilight by Vision. And it comes from Poland. So this is one side with all of these absolutely gorgeous cut parts, and then on the back it's very plain. And as it is coming up to Halloween, I thought this would be perfect for my two cards 1 sheet paper series. So yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just quickly cut a few of these apart, and then I will be back. Right, okay, so what I've done is I've cut 2 bases. So these are 5.5 inch squared. I've then cut these out. So I've got the cauldron with the bats. I have this scroll. I have a book and a pen. I've also got this, which is a desk with a book open on it, and you've got your pen and quill, you've got poison bottles, you have a witch's hat, and then you've got some more books, a scroll and another hat. So I did actually want to use this book, but then the way I cut it, I couldn't use it, so I'm a bit gutted. I do have another one of this paper, however, but yeah, and I really wanted to use that tree as well, but never mind. Actually, do you know what? I think I am going to use it because I quite like that as a base. Do you know what? We're going to use it because I really wanted to use it, and who said we couldn't? So I'm just going to stick this down using my glue gun. So let me put that. So hopefully it is straight. Oh, yeah. Well, it's as straight as it's ever going to be. I really love that. And then what I'm thinking is we can have this one here, maybe have the witch's hat and build it up. No, not the witch's hat, because we'll stick with the books. Maybe like that. I quite like that. And then what I'm going to use is I'm going to use these again. Now I used them in last week's video, so they are the Tim Holtz quotation stickers. So I thought I would use these again because I thought they would go quite well. But I'm really liking that. So that's what I'm thinking. But what else I'm thinking is of distressing the edges of these ones. So let us do that. Just because it just gives more interest to the card. But I just thought with it being Halloween, I would use this paper because this paper is just absolutely awesome and reminds me of Halloween. Actually, I bought it because I thought it reminded me of Harry Potter. Oh, look at that, I've stuck it on upside down, on back to front, and I can't take it off. Right. Because I've done that, maybe it's a happy accident. Let's have a look. Yeah, do you know what? We can sort it. It doesn't matter. See, even we get it wrong. But I'm going to work with that because I think that was meant to happen. I think that's what we were meant to do. I thought we were meant to put it on upside down. So I think I'm going to put that one there, and then I really like this one as well. So maybe have that one there. And like I said, I am going to distress these just because I think it looks lovely. So, and this tool, I got this tool from The Works for £4. But if you don't have a distress tool, use your scissors. It's what I used to use all the time. Oh, do you know, I really like that. I like that loads. Right, okay, so I do have my foam tape, so we are going to have this very dimensional. Oh, let me do this so it doesn't. So we're going to have 1 layer of foam tape on this one, and like I say, I know these have gone on sideways, but it actually has worked in our advantage. Well, we've managed to sort it so it works in our advantage. So we've covered the bird, which was lying a separate way. So this is going to have 2 layers of foam on, so that corner needs 2 layers on. So let me take that off like that, and then let us put foam all the way around. So, and then we can, no, this corner only needs 1 piece of foam on. Do you know, the rest need 2 on. This corner needs just the 1 on. Do you know, I get that mixed up all the time. So when you are doing higher layers, where it's touching this piece, you only want the 1 piece of foam. Then around it, so that you keep it level, is where you need 2 pieces of foam. I always get it wrong. I know how it's meant to be done, but it never goes right. And then this one, which I'm going to have sort of here, and this is going to have 3 lots of foam. So where this bit is, that bit is only going to have 1 bit of foam on. So the bit down here and here will have 3 bits of foam on. I hope that makes sense. So that's 1, 2, 3 on that one, and then 3 along this one, and then this will keep it all level with all the other bits. Right, so very dimensional card, but I'm loving it, absolutely loving it. So then it should, I've done that too far over, never mind, there. Oh, I love that. And have you seen the dimension on that? That is amazing. Right, okay, so the last thing that we're going to do with this one is I am going to bring this in. So we've got, let's have a look. Lucky is a state of mind. I like that. Brilliant, because we are working with books on this one. And ooh, which one? Heart and soul, fingers crossed, dwell in possibility. We'll put that one just there. So I love that. I really love that. So that is our first card. Isn't that really cool? Right, okay, really like that one. So our last card, I am going to do it this way. So let's get some tape runner on, and let us make sure we know which way is which, although it doesn't really matter with this piece because we are doing it like that. Now we have these pieces left, so don't think I'm going to use that one. I love this one, so that one's definitely going to go stay, and I absolutely love this one, but I quite like the witch's hat, so maybe, actually, do you know what, I'm quite liking that. And then I'm thinking with the stickers we can have a few stickers here, so we can have heart and soul there, we can have for good like that, hope is never lost, so maybe that one there. Let's have a look. Yes, I like that. Really like that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do the same as what I've done on this bit. So we're going to start off with 1 layer of foam, just down here like this, and then that bit in there. Do it every time. And take that little section off. There we go. So we'll stick this bit down first. So this week's actually been quite easy. Because it's got cutter parts on. I mean, this is the second one I've done now with cutter parts, and I must admit I found them both quite enjoyable. But I know that not everybody has ones that are cut apart. I mean, really, let me just do this. You know, we can. I mean, we've done quite a wide selection of papers, and I think most of us will have some paper in our stash with that has cutter parts that just there that we won't use because we don't really, either we don't want to use them because we love them too much, like I didn't want to use this because I love it, but I'm using it because it's Halloween and we should be using what's in our stash. We should be using what we've collected because, you know, that's what we bought it for. But yeah, I love them. So these are my Halloween cards for our 2 cards, 1 sheet of paper challenge, and I think they're absolutely gorgeous. So we have 2 of the little cutter parts left. So we've got the little poison bottles, and we've got this scroll, and then we've got these little bits. So these will be going in the scrap drawer. So in they go. For any of you who don't know, my scrap drawer is literally just like down there. So when I do my 2 for 1s, I always open the drawer up. Don't ask me why, but the drawer always opens, and then right at the end, I think because I show you what's left, goes straight in the scrap drawer, and then I know that it is tidied. So yeah, so that is it. I hope you've enjoyed this. Happy Halloween, everybody. I will be spending Halloween in Italy with my gorgeous best friend. So really looking forward to that. We actually set off tomorrow. So I will have videos going up as usual throughout the week, but if I don't reply to them, that is why. But I'm super excited. I'm going to go and get my hair done first thing in the morning, and then we're both on the train to Manchester Airport. So yay, so exciting. So yeah, so this is well, I'm actually filming this Sunday, but I'm talking as if it's Monday. So yeah, anyway, I wanted to just say happy Halloween to you all. Have a very spooky one. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I will see you very soon in my next video. But until then, happy crafting. Bye.